Would you believe me if I said that I had an emo phase when I was growing up?
So why do good girls like bad guys?
I was like deep in it. Like I was like traditional emo. Like I was trying to be like 2000s like scene kid emo, you know, like Pete Wentz type of emo. Like I was, yeah. So my best friend in elementary school, her name was Brittany, okay? And she kind of like had her emo phase, a lot sooner than the rest of us, okay? She was really into like Paramore and Panic at the Disco and like, you know, bands like that. And she had introduced me to Paramore. I remember she was fucking obsessed with Brendan Urie. And I was like, what the fuck is this big forehead man? Like, I'm not into this. But eventually, I don't know, she just kind of put me on and like I started listening more and more, and I started like going into like the deep cuts, the more like pop punk shit, and I was like, oh, I kind of like this. So over the summer going into 7th grade, I started really doing my homework on emo bands and like emo culture and shit like that, okay? So I got really into Pierce the Veil. I got really into Fall Out Boy. I got really into Panic at the Disco, My Chemical Romance, all that good shit, all the basic like emo bands. Do you know what I mean? Fall Out Boy and Pierce the Veil were my absolute favorite. Once I hit 7th grade, my style had completely done a full 180. Okay, I went from wearing like Justice outfits, a bunch of glitter, little cute skirts, like tights, bright colors, pinks, purples, and stuff like that, to wearing all black, only band tees, bunch of fucking wristbands all the way up my shit, bitch. Oh my god. I always had bangs, but I remember I had cut my bangs even more to make it into like an emo fringe kind of. I failed, but you know, I had tried. When Instagram was really popping and everybody had a fucking band account and stan account, and I was really popular in the band account community. I gained over like 40,000 followers on the band account community, bitch. If you know, you know. I had a meme circulating around me back in the band community. It was called duhparis. You can look it up. It's a thing. I remember like I thought I was hot shit. I mean, I kind of was. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Like the few people that did know about my Instagram account and stuff like that, like they thought I was so cool, but they kind of used me just for followers. There was one girl specifically at my school who knew about it, and like she never talked to me unless she like wanted a shout out. And you know, I was a nice ass bitch. Believe it or not, I'm a nice fucking person. Okay, I was never really like bullied or made fun of for being emo in school, at least not that I know of. I didn't really hang out with like the other emo kids or stuff like that, because on my school the other emo kids weren't like emo in my type of emo. They were emo in like the like anime and like I just keep to myself type of emo, and I wasn't like that. I kind of just hung out with whoever. My full-blown emo phase didn't last too long. Like I stopped with all the band shirts and like the fucking wristbands and like the fringe and shit probably around freshman year. Like I was still emo, I was still like listening to the music, but then I started kind of like growing up a little bit, and I was like, maybe I don't need to dress like that anymore. Part of me still is kind of emo. If you can't tell, I have a full sleeve of a fucking Pierce the Veil album. I have more Pierce the Veil tattoos as well. Like I still love Fall Out Boy. I still go back and listen to old Panic at the Disco. Like I'm gonna see My Chemical Romance next year. I see Pierce the Veil every single time that they come here. Like I still got the emo-ness in me. They always say that it's a phase, but it's really not a phase, mom.